What's up, guys? My name is Crispy Man, and with the Steam Machine finally being out, I've been seeing online that obviously people aren't happy with the price, and that's to be expected. Right now, the Steam Machine is listed as $1,050 for the 512 gigabyte, which is that high, yes, but I think people are upset right now because while that is high, I don't think they're realizing how much of an investment the Steam Machine is going to be. And for this price, would you be better off going to go buy some other pre-build? Maybe. But like, you got to really think about it. You pay $1,050 one time, and then you get free online, no subscriptions, no this, no that. You get everything that comes with Steam. So you get the community tab, you get your friends list, you have messaging, everything that you would want from a console and more. And also the price to performance, I mean, it's definitely high in that regard. The price is a lot higher than the performance you're going to be getting, but performance won't be bad. And you're not going to play at 4K ultra settings. You're just not going to do that on this machine. Your PS5 doesn't even do that. You're probably going to be playing games medium to high settings with or without upscaling, 1080p, 1440, whatever you want. But even the consoles do upscaling. Unless you have the biggest, baddest PC to ever be built, you're just not doing it. Even console games upscale their games. What do you think PSSR is on the PS5 Pro? That's just their proprietary upscaler. Reminds me of when I played Alan Wake 2 on my PS5. It was very, very clearly upscaled, which I thought looked ugly. It made me upset. But at least on a PC, you have the option to turn all of that off. You have huge customization options when it comes to a PC. And this PC is designed for your living room. Or if you don't want to do that, it'd make an excellent travel PC. I like to go places, blah, 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 you know. That's what the Steam Deck was for, traveling places and still playing your PC games. Well, here's just another option if you don't want to actually put it in your living room. Say you go on a trip, say you're visiting the family, but you don't feel like bringing your Steam Deck, you don't feel like bringing your PlayStation or your Xbox if you have one. Because like me personally, I've got everything. You know, I got the Switch 2, I got the Xbox, I got the PlayStation. I'm a real gamer's gamer. But now this is a great option, at least for me in my life, because usually I just throw the PlayStation in my bag, go on whatever trip I'm going on, and come back. Well, now I can bring my Steam machine and play on my preferred platform. You know, I'm a PC gamer through and through, first and foremost. But some people aren't going to do that, which is fine. But it's like, I don't think this price is crazy. I don't think this price is crazy at all. It's high, yeah, but Valve already said they're not going to subsidize. It's not a console, it's a PC. And not to sit here and be like, you know, give the billion-dollar company some grace. But it's like, you got to really think about what it is, what it's worth to you personally, and how it compares to everything else. I'm always going to be a PC advocate, but my perspective is that it's Valve hardware, you know? We've already seen that they can do good, decent hardware with the Steam Deck. And so why would this be any different? It's got the Valve seal of approval, you know? It's going to last you a lot longer. That was my main point. That's what I really got on here and started yapping about. It's going to last you a lot longer than a console. This console generation's coming to a close in like the next few years. But newer games are always going to come out on PC. Newer games, if they're not console exclusive, are always going to be on Steam or the Epic Game Store or what have you. So you get a Steam machine right now, 5, maybe 10 years down the line, you're probably still playing the newest games that release. Mind you, you probably got to turn the graphics settings way down and throw on some upscaling, but you're still doing it. And if you've ever had like a really crappy gaming laptop back in the day, or even if you have a low-end machine right now and you're just thugging it out, like, then you already know you can get the games to run. If there's a will, there's a way. And you can get new games to run on shitty hardware. And so if the Steam machine is massively outdated 10 years down from the line, maybe they'll release a Steam machine too, but at the end of the day, you're still playing the biggest, baddest games that come out. Maybe not the best quality, but you're still doing it. That's like whenever the PS6 drops eventually, or the Xbox, whatever they're going to call it, or whatever the hell Nintendo's going to do. I don't really feel like upgrading to a new console. I really don't. I'm probably done with this console generation. After this, I'm probably not going to buy a new console. It's not going to be worth the money. I'm just going to buy all my games on PC. And if I miss out on exclusives, I miss out on exclusives. But that's just how it is in the big 2.6. There's not enough money going around to the pockets of the average Joe like you and me, you know? And I get it. This isn't an average Joe price. But if you think about it like an investment, it's going to last you. It's going to last you. You get so much choice. SteamOS is heavily customizable. You can make it look however you want. There's so much custom content because it's Linux and the user generated stuff. You get to, if I go into big picture mode right now, I'm not on Steam Deck or nothing, so I can't show you as well as I would like to. But like this right here, this whole dashboard, you can customize that. I know on my, well, I don't actually have a Steam Deck. I actually have an Xbox Ally that I put Bazite on, but semantics. But you can customize this stuff. Like this dashboard, the splash pages. You have massive, massive options. You can basically just do whatever you want. And Valve's not going to stop you. If you want a Steam machine just for the hardware and you still for whatever ungodly reason want to put Windows on it, you can. Valve's not going to stop you. If you want to use an Xbox controller on it, you can. Valve's not going to stop you. You could use a PlayStation controller, a Switch Pro controller. Hell, you could use the damn Joy-Cons if you wanted to. And who's not going to stop you? Valve. Obviously, they're building an ecosystem, but you still have choice. You're not locked down. You could do whatever you want. You could get your games off the Epic Games Store, you know, with Heroic Games Launcher. You just connect your account to the Heroic Games, and you still get access to the Epic Games Store. You can still come down and get your 1 or 2 free games every month because nobody actually uses this launcher. But you're not shooting yourself in the foot for switching to Linux, for buying a Steam machine, unless your favorite game of all time is Fortnite and that's all you want to do is play Fortnite. Even then, you still have options, especially if you have Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, just go down to Microsoft Edge, right? Go down to Microsoft Edge and cloud game it. Cloud game it. Xbox cloud gaming is like the best game streaming service, period. All right, PlayStation doesn't do it as well. But it's like, you have options. And the Steam machine, I think people are freaking out a little bit too much about the price. $1,500 or $1,050, I mean, for 512 gigs. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. I'm not gonna act like it's not nuts. But I mean, do you want to buy a console that'll be obsolete fairly soon when new games come out for the next console and they stop support for the old console? Or do you want a machine that'll last you down the road? And at the end of the day, this is still cheaper than building your own PC. Hell, it's cheaper than some pre-builds. Cheaper than some laptops I've seen even. And it's a capable machine. It's gonna get the job done. And games are still gonna look nice. At the very least, they're gonna look decent. And also, being such a huge Linux advocate, I cannot tell you how much or how excited I am for the casual fan base who do or maybe will pick this up and learn that, wow, Linux is actually a really nice operating system. This is a nice desktop. You know, my stuff just works. I can do what I need to. I mean, most people are going to play games on it. I don't think a lot of people are going to use this as their main PC, but it's an option. Anyway, I'm done yapping.